Hello again, everyone. Welcome back to the Blackwell Epiphany. Alright, let's head inside the, whoops. I didn't actually mean to go with Joey, but oh well. Come along, Rosa.
He's leaning forward and his eyes are closed. He's either praying or sleeping.
He's probably sleeping. I like this little, subtle movement on that candle.
Fancy joint like this, I'd expect something with a bit more gravitas. A book on a pedestal. No idea what it's for.
Well, maybe it's, well, they just put the book on a pedestal. Up on a pedestal.
Looks like this book was left for people to write their own prayers in. Whatever works, I guess.
Please, God, let the chemo work. I don't know what I'll do without her. I have been I have been 6 months without a drink. Please help me last another 6. Wait. Let's see. Can you...
I can't turn the page.
Well, if you could blow on it.
I'm not just gonna blow on everything I see.
Why not? What else are you gonna do?
I'm not just... No reaction. Probably feels drafts all the time in a joint like this.
Alright.
I don't know much about church organs, but it seems nice enough.
Go play it.
I better not, especially with that priest in plain view.
Damn it. Next page. Let my uncle get exactly what he deserves. I don't know what to do. I am so lost. If you are out there, please help. Please help my family get through this horrible time. We have already been through so much. Is there a light at the end of this tunnel? Is darkness all there is? Is suicide the only answer? I don't really want to die. Let me find another way. I love him. Does he love me? These things don't seem so much like prayers as they do just random thoughts. Please let my father wake up so I can tell him I am sorry. If my son is with you, God, tell him I love him. I love and miss him, and his baby daughter will want for nothing. I want to always be as happy as this. I lost my job. It's all my fault. What do I tell my wife? What do I do?
These prayers just go on and on. There must be dozens of them. I don't have time to read them all.
Aw, I do.
It's a book full of handwritten prayers. He looks pretty deep in thought.
Excuse me!
Hi, could I talk to you for a minute?
Please keep your voice down.
Oh,
Why?
Sorry. Is this better?
Yes. What can I do for you?
I have a lot of questions I'd like to ask you. Alright, I'll introduce myself.
I'm Rosangela Blackwell.
Father Gabriel Ullman.
Could you tell me about that book?
Could you tell me about that book over there?
For some, silent prayer isn't enough. They want to write it down and make it real. That is what that book is for.
Seems a little odd to me. So, quiet night, isn't it?
Pretty quiet here tonight.
God's house remains open despite the weather. If anybody needs us, we are here.
Why the whispers?
Why the whispers? There isn't anybody around.
That makes no difference. The tranquility of this place must be maintained, whether anybody is here or not.
I don't get it!
On a night like tonight.
Alright, let's consult our notes. George Austin.
Do you know a man named George Austin?
I'm afraid not.
He was a member of this church. Are you sure?
It is quite a large church, as you can see. I'm afraid I am not familiar with George
Well, the
Austin.
church is large. Doesn't mean that the congregation is.
Could you tell me about this church?
Are you looking to join?
Not really.
I'm afraid now is not the time for a history lesson.
Oh, I think you're wrong. Now is the perfect time for a history lesson. Let's ask about the clothing
George
drive.
Austin was holding a clothing drive that brought clothes to this church. Are you sure you haven't heard of him?
Yes, we deal with hundreds of clothing drives at this time of year. Some we arrange ourselves, while most are volunteers. It is not possible to keep track of every single one.
I think you're lying.
Well, thanks. I'll be going.
Stay safe. This is not a night to be outside.
You seem to know something.
It's a handwritten note from George Austin, asking the residents of his building to donate old clothes to charity. I'm sure they won't miss it.
Certainly not now that I have it.
It says holiday clothing drive. It's cold this winter. Please leave your old clothes in the box below for people less fortunate than you. It's signed by George Austin.
Well, you know... Let's try using the note on the book, see if we can match up the handwriting.
With this sample of George's handwriting, I might be able to find something written by him. Gotcha.
Yay, the grin. Notes updated, Leah. Oh, okay. This place always brought me and Leah solace, despite everything it still does. Is this really what I must do? It seems impossible. I am finding my faith is shaken to its very core. Please help me find the strength to fight this battle. If not for me, then for Leah and the others.
I don't need to turn to any other page.
What if I want to?
I don't need to turn to...
Fine. Alright.
Hi again.
Yes.
Consult our notes. Leah.
Do you know a woman named Leah? I think she was a member of this church.
Even if she was, I'm afraid the name eludes me. I'm sorry.
Liar, liar, liar. Alright.
Well, thanks. I'll be going.
Stay safe.
I always stay safe.
Gotta
Alright,
say,
Joey.
Yeah?
Let's,
it's funny. There are and here I...
Great.
same thing. Alright, note topics. Leah.
Whoever Leah is, she definitely knows George. Hopefully she can tell us more about him.
Alright.
Can we talk?
What is it, Joey?
Do you have
We gotta
anything
track
different to
down
say?
this Leah person one way or another.
Indeed we do. Alright, well, let's go ahead and leave. Go to the police station, see if Durkin knows anything about her.
Detective?
Uh-huh.
Leah.
Does the name Leah mean anything to you?
Leah who?
I'm not sure.
Well then.
You're not being very helpful, Sam.
Have you ever been to Grace Church for any reason?
Church? No, I haven't. Why?
No reason. Forget it.
Alright.
Well,
Uh-huh.
Well, she was a friend of George Austin. Maybe the doorman knows something about her.
hi.
Yes, miss?
Consult notes. Leah.
Did George know anyone named Leah?
Leah? You mean the police officer?
Police
Oh.
officer?
Yeah. Haven't seen her around for a while.
Damn it,
Did they
Sam.
break up or something?
I have no idea.
Too bad if so. I liked her. She was good for George.
So, Leah is a cop.
You said Leah was good for George. Could you tell me why?
Yeah, I probably shouldn't have said any of that. You're not a cop or anything yourself, are you?
Well,
No, you're not. You would have shown me your badge if you were. Forget it. Sorry.
Damn it. Alright. Sam. Not happy with you. You're not being very helpful.
detective?
Uh-huh.
Leah is a cop.
George Austin was involved with a police officer named Leah. That's it, isn't it? All the secrecy. It's because the police are involved.
You want to get us both in trouble?
Yes?
Of course not. I want
mean,
to help
no.
you. Look what I discovered already.
Look, I keep my distance from you for a reason. I know you got your sources. I don't know who they are, but you have a way. That
Way
goes
of
without saying.
awesomeness.
Leah Piero is a fine detective. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise.
Okay.
Maybe you can help, maybe you can't. But I know you're gonna stick your nose in no matter what I say.
Indeed.
Sorry, but I have to.
Yeah, I get that. I can't stop you, but I can't help you either. You're on your own.
Believe me, detective, if there's anything I'm not, it's on my own.
Well, just be careful.
Speaking of not being on my own,
Can you tell me anything about Officer Piero?
let's do
I
this
told
first.
you, I can't help you on this one. Sorry.
Alright, fine. Oh, that's right, Piero.
Well, see you
Speaking of
around.
not being on my own, Joey! Yep, I got you, boss. I remember the end of last game. You're gonna play a part in this one, aren't you? Alrighty. Piero.
It says Piero. Huh. This must be Leah Piero's desk.
Unless, of course, there's another officer named Piero. Entirely possible.
It's one of those computer things. Looks like it's powered down. I'm terrible with these things at the best of times, let alone one that seems to be powered down. I
Telephone?
assume it's a telephone, although it's hard to tell these days.
Oh, Joey.
Even if I could
So
use
old.
it, who would I call?
Ghostbusters!
Cute kid.
Aha!
All I can do is look at it.
Well, we got got her address off of it.
The journal is labeled Midtown Jaywalking Citations 2001 to 2004. Interesting light reading.
Indeed. Very curious.
Yep, this is Leah Piero's desk, all right. Even if I could take it, what would I do with it?
Build up a collection of nameplates?
This folder seems to be full of old expense reports. Too many to go through even if I could open it. Couldn't open it even if I wanted to.
Oh, I can't blow on anything here.
All I can do is...
Alright, so she lives in Astoria. Well, of course, we still can't look at that desk. Since we haven't found out who Disher is, it's just gonna give me the same crap, I'm sure.
And I've never been a big...
Sam Durkin. I helped him with a case of his about a year ago, and then he helped me with one of mine. We've been paying each other back ever since. Detective?
Uh-huh.
Anything new?
Can you tell me anything about...
I told you.
Nope. Alright.
Well, see you around.
Uh-huh.
Alrighty. Yes?
I don't know where you're going, and I ain't gonna ask.
Good.
Just don't step on any toes, okay? We cops can get pretty touchy when it concerns one of our own.
I'm always good about that.
Yeah, so do I.
I bet he's like, what are you talking about now?
What did you mean by that?
Exactly what it sounded like. Whoever George was, he was one of us.
Us?
Yeah. Come on. It's a long way to Astoria.
Huh. You're not dead though, Rosa.
So, this is what a cop's salary gets you, huh? A 2-story in Astoria.
It's not bad. Nicer than some of the foster homes I grew up in. Anyway, shall we?
Yeah,
Indeed
we
we
both
shall.
know the drill by now.
Whoever made this snowman made it a long time ago. Several weeks at least. Frozen solid. There's not much I can do with it. It's hard to see inside, but it looks like a little girl's room.
On the first floor, it
The
seems kind of
mailbox
odd.
is a bit iced over, but shouldn't be too hard to open.
Oh, okay. Go ahead and do that.
There's a letter in here. It was wet and stuck to the side of the mailbox, but I got it. This letter is soaking wet. It's practically falling apart in my hands.
The wired something or other, 163E something or other. It's obviously going to be New York, New York. It's probably saying Liz Piero, or Leah Piero, I'm sorry, not Liz. That's got to be your address.
It's hard to see inside, but I think I can see living room furniture. The Piero's front door, probably locked.
Probably locked. Let's go check.
Locked.
Of course it is. Alright, Joey, we have a new mission for
Never
you.
did make a snowman back in the day. I suppose it's too late now.
Yep. How did you never make a snowman?
I can't touch it. It's pretty dark in there, but it looks like a little girl's room on the other side.
Seems odd to be on the first floor.
It's pretty dark in there, but it looks like typical living room furniture. Just a mailbox. It's the way inside. For living people, anyway.
And yet, you're still gonna use it. Even if you're just gonna phase through it.
There's a reason why I keep my hands up. If it's all the same,
See, exactly.
it's nice to see that some things don't go out of style.
I think one of my old foster homes had a tire swing, but it was so long ago I don't remember.
Alright. Alright, Joey. Let's go on inside.
Hello?
Anything?
Seems quiet so far. Let me look around.
Key
There's
rack.
only one key on the key rack. The label on it says Emile.
Okay.
There's only one key. I can't painting of some old guy looking out a window. Don't know if it's art or not, but it's okay.
I think that's by definition art.
What am I supposed to do? Sing to it?
Sure.
A dresser with some random knickknacks on top, nothing relevant.
Are you sure?
I prefer not to stick my head into random drawers unless I have to. Besides, look how dark this room is. There's no way I'd be able to see what's inside there.
You're not helping me out very much there, Joey.
It's a picture of the Manhattan skyline. I guess if you live out here in Queens, you'd want a memento of civilization.
Ooh, harsh.
A painting of a vase of flowers. Why do people paint these things?
Because they look nice.
One of the many variations of phone. Even if I could use it, who would I call?
The Ghostbusters, of course.
Just a light switch. Couldn't turn them on even if I wanted to. Must I define intangible?
Yes.
I can only assume it goes upstairs.
Well, let's go.
Hello?
Uh-oh.
Yeah? Is anybody there?
Aww.
Mister? Are you looking for my mom?
Yes. Is she around?
Uh-huh.
Aw,
I was
someone
to
killed the
practice.
kid.
Sorry.
Damn it.
Aw, boo. Alright, let's go upstairs.
Just a bedroom, pretty sparsely furnished. Nothing useful in here.
Okay.
It's just a fridge, humming quietly. That's way too heavy for me to pick up. Then again, so is a pencil.
KK the Troll. Little kid's
KK
drawing
the
of some
Troll.
sort.
Cute.
Let's see what's through this doorway.
The exit out to the hallway. An old fuse box. Planks of
Planks.
wood left over from some sort of building project. Just an empty shelf. I can't touch it. Besides, there's nothing on it. A blown light bulb.
I wonder if if that's the reason why the lights aren't working.
A painting of some miserable old dame in a crinoline.
What the heck is a crinoline?
I guess there's nothing stopping me from doing that, except for my nearly complete lack of physical existence.
Nearly complete lack. Clearly you're just not trying hard enough then, Joey. I swear that looks like something. But, I don't know, it doesn't trigger. Poster.
Poster for some old junk car. Ghost, remember? No touching. The only light in this room is coming from the street lamp outside that window. A Christmas tree. Plastic, naturally.
Plastics.
A kid's bike with a crumpled front wheel.
Well, I hope that's not how she died.
Some half-empty old plastic bottles. I guess there's nothing stopping me from doing that, except for my nearly complete lack of physical existence.
Still not trying hard
I
enough.
just can't come to grips with it. What do you want me to do? Blow on it?
Sure.
I'm not.
Ah.
An old fuse.
Won't blow on things when I want you to. It makes me sad. Alright, I think we will call this an episode, and in the next one we will see if we can figure out what's going on with the little girl, who is clearly dead. So sad. Alright, see you next time, everyone.